Welcome to my small but significant Chanel collection. There are many bottles that I have that are in the iconic rectangular shape that is characteristic of Chanel. Let me go from the smallest sizes to the largest. This is a 4ml bottle of Coco Chanel EDP. Coco is of course named after Gabrielle Coco Chanel, the founder of the house, and it's an orangey scent. This is number 19, also the same size and also in the EDP concentration. I have an eau de toilette of the same size but with the plastic cap of Chanel's Cuir de Russie or Russia leather. This is the eau de toilette. And then slightly larger than this is a 1/3 ounce size in a crystal bottle that is recognizable everywhere. This is number 5 Parfum from the 80s. This is the slightly larger 1/2 ounce bottle, and this bottle actually dates from the 1940s if you check its stopper and overall shape. And this is again the iconic number 5 in the extrait or parfum concentration, very musky and with a high dose of rose and jasmine as well as iris. Next I have a 1 ounce size, so I'll show you the older one from the 1940s of number 5 Parfum. Again, you can see that the stopper is much thinner than is available these days, and a similar 1 ounce size with a much thicker crystal stopper for the very rare and sought after number 22 Perfume. This is probably from the 1970s, and it is surprisingly subtle compared to the EDT, which is very effervescent. Slightly larger than this is the 50ml crystal stopper bottle. This is for Coco Eau de Parfum. And the largest size of that design is a 2 ounce bottle. This is vintage from the 1940s or 30s, as you can see from the very worn out label. And this is for the fragrance Cuir de Russie again, but this is in the parfum or extrait concentration. Very interesting bottle, and it's a very dense, very barnyard animal kind of smell. For the other concentrations, this is currently marketed. This is the 75ml size for the Eau de Parfum of number 5. I was given this, unlike the others, I did not spend a single cent on this one. After I finish using this little bit here, I'll probably chuck this bottle away because it's not really valuable. The highlight of my current collection is this flacon of number 19 Perfume from the 1970s, which I just opened yesterday. It was sealed when it arrived, to show you the typical classic austere but classy packaging typical of Chanel. So you can see their name printed there at the top of the box. I don't think they do that now. So it's very careful when opening this because it was sealed. So you just remove the sticker very carefully and lift the top off, and as you can probably guess, I'm very leery about opening this one because it is just beautiful, sealed with not a single mil missing, and this is the classic formula that is 100 times better than the reformulated version, which does not have oak moss. This has all the richness of galbanum and iris, as well as oak moss, and it's a very deep and very unusual perfume with a tobacco vibe. As you probably know, Chanel issued several fragrances in their Lace Exclusives collection some years back, and it consists of about 10, I believe, 10 different scents with different notes. Unfortunately, I have only purchased 2 of them. I have samples for another 3, so the only full bottle I purchased was for this very distinctive patchouli scent called Coromando. I have reviewed this one, and I also bought a decant of their Bois des Îles fragrance last year from an American lady. This is about 8 to 10 mils. Very sandalwoody scent with a hint of gingerbread. They also issue fragrances in the eau de cologne and eau de toilette concentrations, but I do not have many of those. The one that I do have is the eau de cologne, now discontinued, of vintage number 5. Very, very suitable for a guy. I also have one of their black sprayer bottles. Here it is. It's very, very old looking, but I guess it's from the 80s, probably early 80s. So it comes in this black casing, and this is the spray cologne canister. It even has the old instructions for how to use it. So quite a collectible item, I think, although quite common as well, but they don't make this anymore. Now for my men's fragrances, I only have one by Chanel. This is the Vintage Egoist Platinum. My brother bought this in 1992, and he gave this to one of my relatives, but he didn't want it, so it ended up back with me. Some people say it smells like celery, and I used to be quite fond of this, but I'm no longer fond of this. I shan't take it out because the cap is metal and it might get greasy. So that does it for my Chanel collection. Thank you for watching.